Steve, we understand you don't mind a cigar every now and again.
Well, during the summer, I'm playing golf. I mean, I'm smoking 3-4 cigars a day.
All right.
Yeah.
There he is.
And I just asked if you frequent former Knicks point guard John Starks at his spot in Stamford.
He's got a place, and actually, it's the last time I saw Jerry, and we had a cigar together, and yeah, so that'll be always a place that has a little special meaning to me.
All right, all right.
Wow. That is special.
It is nice.
And lucky for us, we know a guy. Well, now we know. Pauly Cigars right here. He is going to, Pauly, nice to meet you. Thank you for coming to New York Living. You're going to show us, you're going to give us the peek behind the curtain. You're going to show us how the sausage is made, if you will.
Yes. First and foremost, how long have you been in the cigar business?
I own a place on Arthur Avenue, Little Italy in the Bronx, called La Casa Grande Cigars for about 28 years now.
Is that how you...
Inside the market, yeah.
Is that how you got the name Pauly Cigars?
Yeah.
You're in long
and every
enough.
time I'm down on Arthur Avenue, I go into his place and I buy cigars.
So you guys are old friends.
I know him, yeah. I know his family. They come in all the time.
Excellent.
So what El Silvio is doing on this side, there's two sides. There's the beginning, which is making the inside of the cigar, which is 2 fillers to make one more mild. You get a leaf to make one mild, a little bit more strong. You combine them. You bind them with 1 leaf, and then after you bind them, we press them in these molds. And it takes the shape of either a torpedo or a flathead, and it's depending on what the smoker likes.
Wow.
I'm watching Steve watch this gentleman in front of me make this thing. It's like you're studying for a calculus test over there.
Well, listen, I mean, this is one of my favorite, vices in life, and I love it. And I'm looking at those finished cigars over there, and I'm jonesing.
Yeah.
He's got a bag over there, stage right. Just kidding. I just want to go back to the beginning. You said leaf. What exactly is the leaf of? What is this material?
This is a tobacco leaf.
Okay.
We grow these. We got this leaf from Brazil.
Oh.
This leaf, speaking of Starks, the great state of Connecticut.
There you go.
Connecticut shade leaf.
We have tobacco fields in Connecticut?
Oh, yeah, it's
What?
actually
Valley,
huge.
yeah.
Is
We
that
hang them
right?
and dry them there.
I've now learned something new on the program today. See, you learned this is an educational show.
We also have leaves from Nicaragua and Santo Domingo.
Okay.
And the Nicaraguan is a little bit more full-bodied.
Okay.
The Dominican is a little bit more smooth. If you want something stronger, you put more of the Nicaraguan in. I think that's what Steve kind of likes. And if you want to indicate which one is stronger, we put the darker leaf, which is the Brazilian Maduro. Feel how beautiful this is, and if you had smell-o-vision, it's fantastic.
Oh, I was giving these
I'd like
nice
a shirt that feels like that. Was a very
That
nice.
was very smooth.
Now, Steve, what is the mark of a good cigar? Because I've never had a cigar.
neither.
Well, one, I like the Maduro. I like a little more full body, but it's also how it's rolled, right? Because what you have like something called a sidewinder. It's not burning even. It's burning at half. That's a terrible cigar. You want something that burns evenly. I like a cigar that, I like to say, lasts 9 holes.
Sure.
Right? So I like a bigger cigar.
Right.
And then, after I'm done with 9 holes, I light up another one.
You get to the halfway house, and then you're right. You had mentioned shape, so some are perfectly cylindrical and some are flat.
So some of them are shaped as a torpedo.
A torpedo.
Some are more thin.
I like.
Shorter ones could be robustos.
Robusto.
The famous Winston Churchill used to smoke a particular size, and we call those a Churchill. And
Oh,
that's
I am learning.
Fantastic. And this is what we do at La Casa Grande. We do cigar rolling classes.
You do?
Yeah, so it's great for date night, family parties and such. And, I think Steve wanted to try to roll a cigar or two.
Should we let him sit in the hot seat?
Well,
What do you think?
I'll try, but I tell you, I'm a butcher.
You might not be able to sell that one.
But you keep
These cigars will be for you.
Great.
I will use it as a trinket. Yes. Shall we?
El Silvio.
Caballero, por favor. Ay, Dios santo.
Oh, he gave you a look?
He's like, hey, man, I'm not giving up my seat.
I know, I said
Señor, ¿cómo se
so.
cigarro?
A ver, él va a tratar.
You've been
él va
replaced.
a tratar.
He's got a knife?
I'm gonna move all the way out of the
As
way.
they say on that one show, you're fired.
No, right. Hola, señor. Okay, what does it start with?
Oh, I have another question. What is this? What is in this? What is this?
This
part?
is a
liquid. I don't know what it is. A putty?
It's a gum.
A gum.
And it's a derivative of vegetables that we smash up, make it powder, and add water. So, Silvio, deja Steve para pegar uno. Séñalo.
Is he saying
He's
no?
cutting it for you.
He's
He's
cutting it
getting
The guy's
close.
got a knife, man.
I
Back
know.
up.
Me and
He's
Steve
making it
over.
nice for you.
Okay, thank you.
Yo no necesito hacer nada menos
He's setting it up. He's
pararme
setting
al
up
lado de
his
este
weapon.
caballero tan hermoso.
I mean,
Don't worry about us,
listen,
too.
Probably just let me get a close-up and watch. I don't want to take a seat. That's,
They take their jobs very seriously.
you don't
Very
wanna-
serious.
You do not want to waste good tobacco.
I would imagine not. Okay, and then it's like that
And
way,
so,
and then
like,
that ways.
Like you said, 10,000 cigars in a week.
Wow.
How many will this guy roll in a day?
They
that's
roll
a
up
good
to
question.
200 cigars a day.
200 cigars a day.
Yeah, I have a real factory. It's not just a gimmick. I have a
Yeah.
real factory. It's not a cigar lounge where you come and smoke. It's
Right.
blood and guts of the tobacco industry. It's like if you went to Old World, Tampa, Cuba, Santo Domingo. If you want to take a trip, you'll see a real rustic cigar company.
Yeah.
And you have that right in the Bronx.
Right in the Bronx.
Right in the Bronx, you go get a cigar
wait a
from
minute.
Silvio, then
Is
you
this
go to
a-
Mike.
And we
you
have a
get-
Steve Wilkos.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Holy moly.
There you go.
And
Oh,
for
is that
the
your
ladies?
face? on
Hold
it?
up. We got our faces on a cigar, too.
Oh, my
Right
gosh.
now.
Look at
Holy
that.
cigars.
I never thought I'd see
I
the
have
day.
just, my street cred just went through the
Oh,
roof.
my God.
You say they roll maybe 200 a day. How many are these fellas smoking?
They're allowed to smoke as many as they want,
Do
but
they test their product to make, they say, no, this one's no good?
I think that we're more of a hobby than a habit.
Hey, honey,
Yeah.
do you got my matches?
She's like, no.
They'll
You know,
smoke-
remember back in the days on old TV shows, they would have, you could smoke in studio and on TV shows.
If it were up to me,
We gotta
I'd say
bring it
light her
back.
up.
Let's go.
Yeah.
But I just work here.
Let's break the rules.
Yeah, well, we can't quit our side hustle just yet, Steve Wilkos. We need your
Unless
kind
we
of
can
money.
go work for your show.
Gentlemen,
That is a beautiful
caballeros,
cigar.
thank you so much for joining
Gracias.
us.
Thank you for having us. It was a pleasure, and I appreciate it.